All right, so what is good, everybody? Listen, it's your boy B Bullet RC back with yet another video, and today I'm here to answer all the questions. Let's dead it today. I have multiple examples, different cement prints, different shapes, and also, well, that box in the back. Listen, just give me 1 second. Blam! Yes, in my hands I have the brand new, well, 6th or 7th time retro, so not exactly brand new, but brand new for this year, 2024 Black Cement 3. Yes, they're in the building, and I will be comparing this shoe to the 2018s. I have a 2011 pair of white cements as well as the white cement reimagined. I got y'all covered. As always, make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. It's been a lot of hoopla about this shoe recently, so let's get into it. First things first, the box. Yes, the OG box is back once again. Mine on the size and label read Air Jordan 3 Retro, black, fire red cement gray, and my true size 12. Tried these on, of course, for the on feet, and yes, these do fit true to size. And it is a more refined shape, just like the reimagined 3s in comparison to the 2018s, but again, we gonna get to that. Inside of the box, they also do come with this card explaining the tech and the materials of the shoe, and I do feel like these used to be cardboard, but now it's just like flimsy kind of poster paper. That does seem like a downgrade, but maybe I'm bugging. But yes, the card is inside of the box. Still no retro cards, but trust me, they'll sell it to us in 2028 when they do the reimagined black cement 3s. Then they'll give us all the pieces. As far as the release date on these should be dropping on November 23rd. That's like 2 months from now, and the retail should be $220. And I'm also going to let you know that I will be letting these go starting at $1 tomorrow on Whatnot. The link is going to be in the description. If you use that link and sign up, listen, you get $15 on the app. I'm gonna go live around 5 or 6. I got 100 plus vintage tees I'm letting go tomorrow, and starting these at $1. So come through, say what's good. Anyways, back to the review. I mean, it's the cement 3s. They back once again. And I do have some updated thoughts. When I originally unboxed these, I said, yo, something was throwing me off. You know, and some people have been saying, you know, there's some problems, or this thing is messed up. They shouldn't have did this. Nike messed up here and there. And let's dig into that a little bit. Why do people think that these are not as they should be? Now, let's start them off from the bottom and work our way up. Of course, that classic Air Jordan 3 outsole. You got your gray, your white, as well as your fire red on the bottom. Jumping to the midsole, more of the same. White, black, and if you guys look inside the air bubble, you do have white pillars inside of there. Now, we're already about to run into one of the problems, or one of the things that's different about this shoe, and it's the elephant print. Yes, the elephant print on this shoe is lighter than the 2018, as well as lighter than the reimagined 3s. The white cement 3s that just dropped, this is lighter than both of those shoes. At least the pairs that I have right here, this is the lightest cement print. But I will say that in person and having them side by side, it's not like anything crazy. I think once you see these in hand, you're really gonna like them. And again, that also comes from the shape just being so good on this shoe. So cement print, yes, it is lighter. It is gonna throw you off probably at first, but now that I've had time to kind of look at them, shoot that B-roll, it's not bothering me and it does not look bad. Now you can feel different, that's fine. Listen, scream at me down below in the comments, but we still got more stuff to cover. Now jumping up from the cement print, we get to kind of like that smooth leather, almost mud guard running around the shoe. Nothing wrong with that, feels good, looks good. No complaints with the leather right there. Now let's run into another problem people might be having with this shoe, is this upper, okay? It is not as tumbled. No, you can see that, but it does look like it's gonna wear in well. It looks like it's gonna wear in just like the reimagined white cement 3s, which I've worn those once, and they are already starting to kind of look nicer. They're tumbling a little bit more, and I think these are gonna look really, really good with some wear. Now, I always gotta tell y'all, I am not a material expert, but these feel and look good. I'm pushing them down in some of the B-roll, and you can see there's some more tumbling, more creasing happen, and it does not look bad. These shoes will not look bad once they're beat down, but that's the same with any pair of black cement 3s, really. Now, jumping to the back, we do have Nike Air back there as well. Nike Air on the heel. Listen, we're used to that now, so it ain't as crazy, but listen, it looks just as good every time. And I also forgot to mention, you do get your orange Nike Air hang tag on these as well. Keeping it moving more, the details on the upper, the perforated leather is there. It's great, it's perforated, it's the same. It is a little bit different than the 2018 pair though. Same thing goes for the tongue, the perforations, and even the top of the tongue is different too. Another detail I did not notice until I was shooting the B-roll. You got your red embroidered in Jumpman on the tongue. Now, as far as the guts go behind the tongue, I did include a nice little close-up of the size and label on these again. size 12, true to size. That's what I would recommend, as well as the gray guts. The insole on these is all over fire red once again, with that black Nike Air size 12 sticker on the inside. In my opinion, after sitting with these, doing that B-roll, these is nice, bro. I don't have any more problems with this shoe at all. The shape, in my opinion, is way better on these. I even looked, I did my Googles. I was looking at some of the 88 pairs of these. Yo, some of the shape on them shoes look wonky. They look crazy. And I know it's the OG, but I don't think y'all want y'all shoes looking like this pair of white cement 3s right here. Like the shape, the collar, they look kind of crazy. If you got some 3s with that shaped collar, listen, you probably thinking they came from across the water. But just like the 2018s, those OGs do have a darker color elephant print as well. So I'm gonna need some of the OGs help out there. So salute to y'all, salute to the OGs that were there. Listen, I wasn't even existing yet in 1988. Y'all tell me in the comments below, is this how it looks? Is it just the age on some of those OG kicks changing the color of this elephant print, or was it always dark like that? Even the pictures I saw of Jordan wearing the cement 3s in game, the cement print was darker. Now, let's go ahead and do the big comparison everybody's been talking about, 2018 versus 2024 black cement 3. And there are definitely differences between these two shoes. Let's go ahead and tackle the obvious one. All right, elephant print once again. Take a shot every time I say elephant print in this review. It is clear as day on the cam, the differences, 2018 being darker, and even the shape being different. It's a lot thicker elephant print. Now, that is not how the OGs were. They were not super thick like that. Usually it's a lot thinner like the 2024. And even the cement print, I feel like the proportions are a bit off on the 2018. It just isn't as clean. I feel like they really are refining these shoes, getting that shape right, make the quality control somewhat better. I know there's gonna be a ton of pair of these, so not every pair is gonna be perfect, but comparative to this 2018, these joints they're not night and day, but there was more precision with this 2024 pair versus the 2018. Now, I mentioned that gray perforated leather on the upper, and there are more holes in the 2024, slightly more. Nothing too crazy, just slightly more. That was another little detail I noticed. I'm sure y'all can see those shape differences in the B-roll as well. Another thing is just the padding. The actual inside, the gray part of the guts on these shoes on the 2018, it's almost like, it almost looks SB-like versus the 2024. The 2024 is thinner. It is less plush, but it is shaped better. Even the tongue on the 2018s feels bigger, almost like an SB versus a regular pair of Dunks. Now, the tongue is another thing I noticed, that on the 2018, you can actually see the red from the front of the shoe. The red behind the tongue comes all the way over the top. And then on the 2024, it is tucked in again. A small detail, but one I did not notice before I had these both in hand. Now, I wanted to also make sure I let y'all know that my 2018s were sitting in the box, so they did kind of get that glitter effect on them. So I did wipe that off. It's still there a little bit. And honestly, in hand, it's just two different executions of the shoe, really. I think the 2024 is cleaner, sleeker, shape is better, but the 2018, more tumbled, more loud. Even though they're the same shoe, just feels more loud. It's also a bigger shoe as well. Not as far as fit goes, just the shape of it, it just looks bigger, wider, not as nice as the 2024. Which one of y'all feeling more, the 2018 or the 2024? In my opinion, if you ask me which one of these I want to take, I would take the 2024 because I think the shape is better, the look is better. I think over time these are gonna wear better, but I ain't gonna lie, I do like that darker elephant print. If they would have did a slightly darker elephant print on these, I think these would have been basically perfect. But let me slow down off of that real quick. That's why I need the OGs to help me out. If these would have had that darker elephant print, is this the perfect black cement 3 retro right here? And just to make sure I answered all questions, somebody hit me on Twitter, I think it said put the black cement 3s next to the white cement 3s, your reimagined joint. So I did that as well. And you can see these shoes are basically the exact same, other than the elephant print and of course one being the white cement. And just to give y'all another comparison, make sure I cover every single base, I also went ahead and went downstairs and grabbed my 2011 pair of white cement 3s, and y'all can see again the cement print on these is, I feel like, a little bit thinner even than the 2018. So you can see that over the years they are trying to perfect this retro. They're taking different routes with it. I think they're on the right route with these newer joints, but I still really like my 2011s. The only thing that sucks about the 2011s is that shiny leather. And I will say, I've seen people talking about, yo, why does the leather look shiny? Bro, I have 3 lights, all right? I have 3 lights in front of me beaming on these joints. So trust me, it's a lot more matte in person than what it may look like right here on the cam. These look good, trust me. RIP to my 2011s, I guess, because I got the reimagines, but yeah, these These starting to come apart, bro. These, oh yeah, yeah, I think it's a wrap for these. That is my review on the 2024 Black Cement 3s. Listen, I hope y'all answered all of your possible questions. I tried my best. If you have any more, leave a comment down below, as well as dropping a like, leaving a comment, and subbing up as well. I told you to leave a comment twice. Don't worry about it. That is all I got for y'all right now. Good luck if you're going for these. These are dropping right before Black Friday, so it's gonna be a lot of people going for these joints, and hopefully they aren't too bad to cop. Listen, I'm gonna see you on the next one. Much love, okay? Peace.
Just a radar, I'm slipping on rock. FedEx, I'm shipping gelato with locks. Covering the weed, I be planting the crop. AMG engine, it come with no kick. I'm on that bitch like I said on my feet. Gun on my arm, shoot when I reach. I did it first and they got it from me. Training my denim, I feel it was me. Part of my coat that I rock in the whip. Running my beds in the month of September.
Money on my dress, fly with compress. I don't want no press. These niggas too ash. I come with the cash. I won't talk, won't text. Fuck your bitch, one text. I won't talk, no sex. Right no talk, no flex. Blue hundreds I catch. Blue hundreds who whack. I'm running on rest.
Money so low, I had to stretch it. Find my way, had to catch it. Shit blowing up, I'm this lady. Started this, I'ma need my credit. Don't know why these niggas test me. 40 on me with a green bean. OD with a dream team. Hit a nigga with a street sweet. Gotta get cash way quicker. Get from the bed and I hit it again. She say I'm getting her thicker.
When you do favors, they never remember. Crib in my pocket, I feel like I'm worse.
Come get that work. Tell that hoe to flip that twerk. Nigga, this my turf. Nigga, it's my turn. BG hot boy, this that turf. Combo pill, look like skirt. Don't get murked. Yeah, just like a criminal. You find in your cash, you tap it, don't get no fuck. I'm picking up cash, them prices we tear up. We gangin' our head up, we slimin', I bang it up. We bangin' the wind up, it's red and we blow it up. My diamonds, they glowing up. She waitin', she wanna fuck. Be patient, I'm counting up. Be patient, I'm whipping up.
Got a 40 right under my zipper. I'm stepping out, then I walk around, my finger right up on the trigger. Culling it, stars up in the ceiling. My niggas some bloods, my niggas some crips, my niggas drug dealing. I had no money, I stuck on the floor with the rats, you don't know the feeling.
Jenny God know I ain't feminine. Long as I keep my hands sanitized. I'ma come clean, I just realized. With no analyzed. Money can't fit in my pocket no more.
Cause they pull up their shoe and they all get a killing. I live in the world of my own, but up in this world